This is PCard Training 2 of 3, what to do to reconcile the credit card. As I mentioned before, Coach Sewell gave me permission to use his card as an example. Whether you're a coach, a director of ops, a director of facilities, everyone has a different variation on what type of expenses they incur in their particular role with the department. And so everything from these chart fields down below to the description can be very different depending on who you are and what you're doing. But we ask for some consistency in the process. And so the first thing that you should do when you get Marie's email is come into your ProCard adjustment and add the reference number. It is unique to you, and it helps us follow the information in the system. This month alone, there are 238 credit card statements that the university has to process this month. And so the use of this unique reference number helps us in our budgets track all of our particular expenses. Okay, so one by one, we're adding the reference number. Some of you may have 2 charges, some of you may have 20 charges, and a handful of you have over 100 charges a month. It's a little labor intensive, but if you are consistent with the reference number across the way and then hit save, that's one less thing that Marie has to do in processing your cards each month. You can also click view all, and then all of your charges will display down the length of it. We recommend looking at them one at a time, but to find your preference is our key here. Second to the reference number is for you to add a description. So ideally, the coach, the staff member, would have all of their receipts handy and be able to put in a description. I'm actually going to start with one of the travel expenses. Very minimal work is required as it relates to travel. So we're just going to show that the team traveled to Davis, or they're going to travel to Davis 2/14 through the 17th, 2019. And actually, just for consistency purposes, we're going to add, that's it, team travel to Davis between these date ranges, February 14th through February 17th, 2019. And every once in a while you want to hit save. That's one less thing that you have to do later down the road. So for any charge on this credit card statement related to the team travel in Davis requires just a simple copy and paste. So let's go to the first charge. Now, please note, I'm making up the description as we progress just to show, obviously this happened December 20th, but for my example, I'm going to say that the team traveled in Davis and had a meal at Baja Señoras. So I'm going to use the exact same copy and paste. And if this is the same description as the other charge, then so is my account number. We urge you, anything related to travel, recruiting travel, team travel, that the default accounts here below in the chart fields, don't touch them. They remain the same. They are defaulted to an advanced travel account because Marie ties all of your expenses to a travel claim later down the road. And so every time somebody comes in and adds a DEP ID or changes an account number as it relates to any travel, again, individual, recruiting, or team, she has to go in and fix those. You can imagine just trying to track down all of those charges. It's definitely labor intensive. So that's an example of team travel and then a meal associated with it. And let's say that this is a different travel, and we're going to say that Joey went to Sacramento. Let's spell that right. And he went on January 19th through the 20th. And that's it. And again, it's travel related, therefore I don't touch the account number or any of the chart fields. And I hit save so it doesn't lose my work. The system times out after, I think it's about a 15-minute period. Don't take that chance. Hit save. So for this particular example, being only 9 charges, if it's not travel, then you're going to add the description. So looks like we spent $30 at El Dorado. It was probably, I don't know, a green fee for practice or something to that effect. Well, if coach doesn't know what his account numbers are off the top of his head, he's going to go to his email and he's going to open up lots of things happening. He's going to open up the email from Marie and look into the account numbers and the attachments. If you don't know what to put on your credit card statement, do not adjust anything and set up a time to talk to Marie. She's more than happy to help you with the chart fields. What you need to come to her with first and foremost is updated descriptions and a reference number. And once you do that, then she will more than happy help you process that credit card, finish reconciling it. So this is the end of step 2 of 3, which is what to do while you're here. The next video will show you what to do after printing and your supplemental documents.